na ya che enkomo twetwe na se ewo abefo ade yo ententem so enhyehyɛ ye ya ene ba omi ade tu ne ho asafo hene se won na de ba be na ye de adanse de pii e de ya che mo kye ba bia efiri ba adwuma Mahama ban no mo ye de fa ho enam so nti mobile money ye bu ama sese enam so nti ama adwuma etimi aba na wabra ye du sam bembenso we e wo yabra bo mu so o man Ghana edi ebio ne ebetimi aye e de atoa so ama empuntuo etimi aba ye baransa ne be konkomo no mu no ye ne menua ye wisdom hede jome ye nya de we tew e ka cho se wo ba omi aka se mu no enoma bi aburudu ye de kra de yetime kuruche anasa de brojaja fi boss kire no na ye edu be enoma bi aburudu na ba omi boss a ye ade a His Excellency John Mahama akapen ye ntia me de wisdom hede jome aba ene se wono ne yamane boni a John Mahama pro boni nyina no wadi na chi a wono ade na ni ehunu ati asama waka de di kan eye wisdom march de di kan eye abolish e-levy and a betting tax. John Mahama kasase boy okano efa.
Now John Mahama e-levy numpo dia even before the launch of ne comeback he made mention it several occasions and then before building Ghana Dwaboase he made mention it Bono region he made mention Bono Ahafo now Ahafo region
okay
Ahafo Bono East region okay even your call secondary Chakade he made mention.
That's right.
Say a ye idea e-levy and nam or how I did every businesses nintino a idea the next NDC government was going to cancel e-levy.
In terms of yanko abolish VAT on electricity isua and the public sector workers union say TEC for you mama also a two more free. John Mahama di kan me boa.
Okay, you call voter region tour last month and no can say a idea oba abolish isan say see no even the excess of munya in the energy sector no aban no dum so aba nemu aban person beka nemu or the to so that Mahama will come back and pay those debts and no any ye call a Ashanti region the health work a year 24-hour economy work in Ashanti region and no call that was when Jack Toronto became Jack Toronto.
That's right. On
certain piece na Mahama beka say Ghanaians are calling on Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia to abolish the VAT on electricity. Na some ba on ba between because no can say Jack Toronto any ni aketwa say omo de to ato we so he said it before
o kan san ba omi abeka and I so eto na da ehusie kumo so no emission tax and also
say ono that one to his he has said and also say oba all of those taxes ni nyina no obe abolish it because he lumped omunina together against the taxes are now affecting the business community, which he said, say, idea obey cancel.
All right, and a year is here was say or person a year and the 1992 constitution. I mean, in Sakraya or person what they ban. Baumi and the Castle. John Mahama campaign.
John Mahama can Emra Okoshia Voter Regional House of Chiefs. Our building Ghana. The videos are available. If they want, we can show it to them. Oshia, the Voter Regional House of Chiefs, and Oka say, look, during his time, Professor Fiajo, mo ejuma mo ye efa the Constitutional Review Committee, even to the appointment of Supreme Court judges. No muka say it shouldn't exceed the capping of 15, and that he as a person, Obabeye Mampeno, though the Constitution at the time hadn't made mention of the number 15, but because of the Mills' administration, he was with him, he came into office with a notion of the 15 number, which he didn't even go beyond, and I say he didn't even get closer to the 15. And so Oba, he was going to review, he's going to continue, say the constitution review process no musha say no. Oba to aso. This was a voter region.
And I feel so about small scale mining, say from a good year to no. Omo to me krata, so mutimi yeno, or so about BNCC, no regularize it. It's not about me. John
Mahama said this 31st January 2024. Ewo in Sutem, Eastern Region. Emro ye Eastern Regional to Okoshia artisanal miners. Ewo in Sutem. Eno eho no this ansem no etu dwa echere say idea omba be ye district mining omba set up district mining centers across all the districts in the country omo mining ye goodie. Inti omba set up that district mining centers no.
Yeah.
Send your EP or hobby. Environmental Protection Agency or the Forestry Commission or Land Commission or
solid
obia or hobby at the district level so that any afeni eka say yekoye prospect yekoye we na ye den krata ba kra no more mu ni kwan so mbekonako so it is going to be at the district.
Okay,
and this is before February.
Okay, mete ministers do one so any deputies so ba omi akan His Excellency John Mahama,
yes. I mean, he said this at the launch of his comeback.
Yeah.
Tamale.
That's right.
He said he's going to work not more than 60 ministers. And that there are lots of ministries that he's going to even merge them. He talks about ministry. How can you have Ministry of Information, Communication, Transport, Aviation, and all of that? So he's going to merge all of these ministries and that state agencies and also no or and that is not going to work beyond 60 ministers. And issue of conversation say, hey, Nasako I employ nipa be brave. No, be a baby dear. Send your banana sell by I mean say, oh microphone did, but now also no, or drink Ghana home first. So John Mahama has said this way back.
It's what they told you here. And about me, I say what they told 50 Edionum. And I so say Edia 9.
That is the political game. Who has the fewer numbers? Say, okay, and then the mayor 40, and then the mayor 50. But the reality is that John Mahama says he's going to do 60. Reality
is to say your time no so call. I wait till National Development Plan for Oman Ghana. Baumia Kai. His Excellency John Mahama campaign.
Waka the dada. He said this. Even and I say at the launch of his comeback, all of these things, a number of them were even mentioned.
Yeah.
And even National Development Plan Yorking.
Yeah.
It fits into the National Economic Dialogue. You can say when he comes, you open up the books for everybody to know the demands are a war on the public purse, so that Ghanaians will be measured in their demands. And all of these fit into the plan or for the country.
Industrial zones now. He
said this in Central Region. In December last year. Central Region, 23-24. We're in Central Region. And okay, say, this was Breku. I remember Breku. Ewutu West Breku. And okay, say he's going to set up the Western Industrial Zone.
That's right.
Send ye enkobase ne yepe industries are Accra Tema. This part of the Western Zone, we need to have industrial enclave. So John Mahama said this. Exactly.
Dwaboase. And I feel so training was so big training 1 million youth. Idea be a friend coding. And then Dr. George Atabwati Abai. Coding
2020 People's Manifesto. It was there.
I mean, and 7 years. Sorry. What kind of power? I was your job was power. 97.9 and I so TV XYZ. Had you no create rodo, what by cancer was in PSwa, yet the better password susu, a carry, near Domo Sukonia Pemuno Creno, near the Amaya Tier for any I have for baby, yadi and Yachese or my Ghana. No creno, and the bet my boy. Said a bear, ye Dutch pana, yes, channel, yensa a bet to me either. I can dignity rise my whole messages no. And that also bet me the old year Abakan messages are hold I day by Facebook Power 979 or Facebook Power 979 and I face TV XYZ Ghana. Saturday, Dr. George Atabwate, former director Emma National Information Technology Agency, and as Saturday Kasa one deputy director of IT Emma NDC Amanyukono, and then on that Akunya Kesi anymore, and then the Baba Kasafa. Digitization and digitalization. Why na ya hu adwuma? Why na yenya gidie woni mu? So betima fasa abefo. Ade yon tentem yi so. Ama o my Ghana etumpon. Doc, machi akwaba.
Ya menua. Ishe ate.
Papa. Oh yeah. Afeni ehu ye. Maya bra no so ko.
Me mo official pa.
Afin comment ye. Traffic yi say e betima fa abefo ade yi so. E de hu dwuma na mebo.
From Kwabenya to her, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, but baby, how traffic light in you?
Na cars in Biswa says, I so sad. In a way.
But see, yeah, because you de, I bet for the yo, a 2 of mine power. That problem will you bet me the solve.
Oh, you bet me a solve in part. Yes, you acquire traffic light. You bet me a regulated traffic light. You know, can who be na John Mahama, my Russia, yes, our digital switch over. digital channels. We much say channel bia and the TV no. The bandwidth equivalent to 4G. It is all person who internet. You don't need to pass through the telcos. Who use our digital channel now? Put me get you on the internet.
Wow.
Yes. Now no nine chain. A bit me place all the traffic lights on these channels. Into her. Now if you say bia or more free pokwase. Eba bes na circle. Or more doors chain or more move to trade your move free la pass near here. Who regulating now? And so green more 5 minutes. No more become. Now half for 1 more be 2 minutes. No more. It's a way of regulating traffic.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
let's just say hono ye de ani tira ye betimi dey solve problems we bring.
Keten bi obetimi dey yi. Well, entini e ka say digitization a ye wo policy a ye de ye adwuma. Sebe ye money don committee say Dr. Baumia sorry anu afa bi ye de oka. And now was digitization. E na was digitalization. Me menti ase.
Which is which? And so you done tell me ye dey.
What was a question? Pa na me say MPP no Crawford abisa. You see, digitization naturally say near marketing kitty na first and kawo no. And now we an electronic. But the abe for dim dear be near. You was can do school cars and near touch electors comma. Yeah, girls no na. What trade dear now. A baby be a 2 weeks grana.
The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity.
A baby 2 weeks grana in
we are cracked and West
spray home now dear you be but then email at Daroma.
That's right.
And then WhatsApp and home but messages are delivered in seconds. Digitization. First no so kaya obako bank no na accountant kuta book tinti bi no otwere we nipa kroni di withdrawal balance there omo friend ledger or something like that
ledger
and ne am no ka say okwa ye bo ye bo computer so na wo formation ya den ye bo ID number obi bia ya den aba e kire say ya digitization ya moving from that collection of data no to na sesi an bank ni so okay menya data ya wi e de na metimi aye first nkrofo ba be gu bank ya na bia yenti workers no so omo so normal salary e bia no be peska adentini emfa kwan bi so ne mo nko yiska no ba bi foforo ana se e bia na nipa kro no kra no oba be ye deposit e bia kwan bi wo ho a e betimi aye den afa ne ma ATM cards mra yema ATM machines inti samre na wa free sa data no so ene menko bank ho na menko yiska metimi ayi ne ATM metimi ayi deposit and withdrawal nyina machine bi ya no digitalization what you say digitalization ne fapima obesi na odi aye ye abefo nimde na abra na wo sesan niema mu no ye na kwakwa digitalization
okay
yakoba say o ma ye hia national identification card yagigi data ni nyina yesi yam print data na yagigi na
data ni ye
honsam wani a yatwa wonsan ne ho kro ne ba nyina data ya digitization but card no wa print na is just a card e de be na betim de card na ye betim de ayeni ma bebre sa bre na wona ma be fo nim de so na wo ye na fe digitalization of that card but what you say it do hwe Ghana card Ghana card in some de me pese wo be yi 1 full hour na obi ti say yaira koku me call it is an authority on Ghana card
right
na man metina na applications are the Ghana card ni ye no enye sa ne man na win my because printing the card no forms 10% of the entire digitization of the Ghana card 10% pe aka ne ma be pre wa ye de baba ye obetimi dia koyiska obetimi dia friend say obetimi a link your bank account to the card and that's how your friend say prepaid meters ne ho kon you can use your card to be
but enye no working
there be
say what you betimi akọ
there be
e ho no mo di o mani
there be on phone ni kire baby ya because you see there's a problem with the Ghana card as I speak to you address is a what Ghana card no so no and no address na e di abobo ofi ya ni mu no ene ne pe address na what Ghana card no so no because at the time okofa sa property addressing system by sa Ghana post GPS ni ba obi agina baby a no wa generate card wa generate address obi agina baby a no wa generate address me feel obet me gina baby mienu generate different addresses. Minim za hakura sa. Inti that time makwako feel me bank account my register businesses with this. They say omo nam no mo de addresses bobo boy wo ho. Sa address na ni Ghana card ni na pe. Because sanya sa dia Gentia, omo fi so mobile omo timi print card no mo ka se omo nya ya omo update card ne so omo de digital address na wura card no. Wo hwe ne nsam okeka kan nyina because eba card na NDC na chance ye bibia me van say share kofo time as but NDC John Mahama type the factory what me ba Ghana card ne de niam ho ebeka Ghana card ne na make say here full time factory acceptance test na ho nko ne bani nyina no NDC na ye e de na kofo ye na kofo me fan say at the time kofo mba it was practically data gathering among other things. So data gathering na me fan say or feasibility studies na ne bibia na I think or committee some infrastructure so kakra. But we share the existing infrastructure upon which they are issuing and printing ID cards na. John Mahama. Okay. But me person then you be focus on because there are a lot of things to discuss. Until the appropriate time, no there be a kwan na yemra. Ne enka Ghana card no kwa ho
Okay. All right. Ba die ba umia kan fa abefo kwan a ye de yade so a. O se ba passport die ya. O ma penso na ba ye. E ba mobile money so a. Ege interoperability ya. O ma penso pa no. E na de so ye dey. E ba no kra da won ye de yade.
Na there be na make say anytime be vice president Dr. Baumi abeka safa digitization and I said digitalization I can infer 3 things. One is because he be at the all canon chiase and also otiase but for political expedience in chiase and also omo tunifo no eni tunifo ye na ne mi ense nyina no correct because you see, sa e-services here can. John Mahama, and your mienu, and now focus on the digitization agenda on. Your free BB digital infrastructure and not digital applications. Applications no what can was no. What you can about my main start here no answer about digital infrastructure. Applications no na ye hwe ne ma mienu. Your free BB e-commerce. E-commerce say adwadie anase dwumadie nketenkete aye nam abe for funding points so no and your friend e-commerce name be say government to government services say bia abanya so ye ministries MDAs ombetimi ni omo aye adinkita ho abra say meeting kura na ombetimi aye online
okay
the same rebuka ya omampanyi John Mahama ne honorable Hanatete kasaye
fact you saw video no one say wabra Dr. Kasa no ubetime yi TV no so
yes so nkita ho enye bibia na ye betuka na asaifu wo na yakwa akoye ene ye free bibi government to citizen services ni say eniama bebria nipa na asa ankrankra bia epe no eye say ye easy money pa kro so ne nsabeka ebi ni driver's license ebi ni passport ebi ni birth and death certificate even cry filing of tax no ho nkro ne ba na president Mahama ka say yem focus on na yem build a platform a ebetimi aye den
no
part of them eba ti at the time no William Tavina na director general when the platform was ready Vodafone headquarters was circle near free BB one stop shop center a one year set up ho aya obi per passport obi per birth and death certificate obi per license obi correct or register business no okoho inti sata mana eno ko nyina no set up what we call the Accra Digital Center digital center ne senka ebema 10,000 jobs aya me fan say obi a opese o set up oni office space oni infrastructure bia no betimi akwa dey akwa start na mum no sa digital center we ho na ne sesi aye application passport applications ni nyina owie ye no say yansan ko communities no because ni obi a na betimi free ni kroma ba Accra they say obi free breakum no abasa oba be passport no asan ko it's not helping nti yan set bi what we call the community information centers and now kaya Dr. Maneboama obi ano those days because you know be no computers ni bibia ho connectivity ho bibia anti nipa kon ko ya no waye na yesi da bi we are so na nipa ko no be ko no akwa application no atwetwa cash a eno so de nsem beba Guru Boys na omo na mu no omo ye nti enye bibi e friend ePay nti the first integrated mobile payment system aya na timi fa check itimi fa mobile money itimi fa bank card either debit or credit card no ePay ni na ye in 2 years we apply for sa na money we are na wa fa sa ePay yi so na wa dey watwiaka na no ano no all that Dr. Bawumia did say omo ba 2018 na o change din no near friend no eservices.gov.gh and on waka ePay na ka ho no de abebo eservice no why na ghana.gov.gh
wow
into on the he has no idea into na me no cause
no best
me say na me no cause opa type www.eservices.gov.gh the Mahama here e be divert to akọ ghana.gov.gh e din no say sign
also www.gh
eservices.gov.gh now the services account .gov.gh e do be ko ghana.gov.
Wow.
Because the fundamental database ni bibia no John Mahama na ye. Wow. So now where you no nanchen
edoko ghana.gov.gh.
Yes, edoko. Yeah. Enti obi opeso digitization as.
Yeah.
Ene .gh ene Ghana website bia obeye bia www.abadis.gh. Yen ye encourage businesses say omomra because ene my identity as Ghanaians on the internet. And then .gh government.gh and it was John Mahama because that .gh platform no John Mahama na setting up
no say Ghana
very good
to say the South Africa war ZD
yes
wow
what you say obia country bia no dey e John Mahama na my nyasa identity into omo ankasa businesses omo ye no ho nkon bani nyina no e John Mahama. Now come to think of it what we call a Ministry of Communication. I am a father of oversee to Dr. Bawumia digitization digitalization. One building here. John Mahama. Ministry of Communication building, the entire building. It was built by John Mahama.
Wow.
In fact, NITA was even the first agency to move in there. Because no person house all the agencies under NCA dear. In NCA, so you're more different. And airport NCA building, you bet with the two screens. NCA building, a dime, is one. Your mama is here.
Wow.
And I didn't know about me. And side digitalization all can there. I mean, until your person because you're here. And I digitization there. Then you're not in the area because fapping the John Mahama in the area. For BPR one by one. And then I what was I who say the entire a data boy and then the intimate.
Catch
Nanka Obia also ye a friends digitalization. Nanka, this is the time man. Can say
data boy but for Visobia didn't Juma
why John Mahama had a plan. Digital infrastructure. Digital infrastructure and say a near marketing kitty be a timmy my core internet no. Mamin provide it because in PNP it's all for network bia. Tell to go and empty and I say me pese bia make us bia omon fanche me
yellow and red
yellow blue or white bia say me call there's this crew bia na say me call 2016 abo beto so ewo I have go so abo beto so go so e kura kakra bi omo ye koko ntuba kono ni pe wo kura na me fan say enu 50 ya call me ka say network chairman or say ugina ha say ya obenya network and pass me gina 2 minutes say one by aba so onko si bibia ho machines ya friend no na de masti na de tinti onko si bi ho because onim say okosi a light bill ne fuel obeto generate say ontimi ka no nti most of the time no mo concentrate wo district capitals no say de be ya ahone de obetimi ayi den amiti na yi na John Mahama say no saa de na be koso de ene e bebre mo nti ene ma me mo a omo na menye saa ne ma no na wo be connected to the internet a we hear bibi e friend no saa masti na wo si ahia bibi e friend no fiber fiber no ya homa a ye de safam the fiber no no started from ho no de call ya kopim boko na ne plan ne say ko obe wire the entire country nti nke free anka ye ko western region akopie bono ne aba be si Ashanti region. Messing about Ashanti region one. Inti ekoba no na 2016 no se there be yen close loop no mesi Accra preko said be ya Western de no be free Accra ko. And na 2016 ye connected from University of Allied Sciences. Ye picking ho. E de ba ya be fa Madina ne Adenta. And na ye di ko rua NCA headquarters. Aya Dr. Bohumias NCA headquarters 5 by Namon. It was John Mahama and it took file. And all the cofa ya near free BB or cofa data center. Yeah. Now you the cofa data center. Data center near baby, you store your information, your name, home corner, but company be or data about you and as a company documents on back on one. The whole Ghana, the whole West Africa, as at the time it was the biggest tier 3 data center in the whole of. And since I can say, I have crabia, a biako tier 4, but yet trend there so far as I'm concerned, no, it's the best. Wow. Now, you're known as there be. They say first, no, Obayana, we saw your data with data center said and say ECA data center. I said there be Monco National Data Center because the infrastructure is there. Now, you know, a dear bakwa a year apart from storage, you know, and they say a free BB exchange point, internet exchange point. Internet exchange point, you know, and they host to all the telco internet service providers. Or more internet service nina the same thing mina can be ne and get one woman internet Ghana ne or more market self line. Yeah. They will host very good. Omo be host to data. Internet exchange no was honum. What it does and say exchange point na kwa no say runabout. Into a regulatory traffic. The beya omono the data me subscribe to one network na me call another network mo memre that exchange point in be regulate amame into time me di so no first me di be 30 seconds never kwa e be twa so 15 seconds so you spend less on data into senya sa internet exchange point na wo ho se ya host sa service providers ni bia by now kranka you be paying 10 times than you are paying for internet. Wow. I tell you, yes.
They are not so more person. Yeah,
that person, I now know because I'm almost 15 ISPs, almost a more year.
It's the about me, my baby.
And some baby, wouldn't him say at that time now, you all yes, our digital infrastructure or the home, and na baby by say, you use master no so said the bear because you know so not me my fast coverage. Until or statistics CB or me, I will see 120. Into 4G there, John Mahama the first president or the 4G or launch 4G or Ghana. Yeah. In fact, yes, starting here free BB WiMAX. WiMAX near 3.75 and the actually much. Yeah, no the speed out binya. Okay. Into your hair no na where internet once. Internet once. Into your hair no na or they say WiMAX no. And to be able to do 4G. Into other than 4G preko. And I say you upgrading no call 4G and we see 120. Into he strategically positioned them all. Baby a district assemblies in one. Intinya fin and Ned he said district assembly be a all call it is empty and vote for it to go so pay internet. The network is already there and one say what plug now or play. Matter one say in fact baby so nka bia sa telco si omun kono te se krubia me boy omun kono machine ho dada ntinu an so mbekwa plug no ma reach out to ensure what you call the universal coverage. So that is what he did.
About mobile money in Sway. Mobile because the ATN say, they say, what to me send is free red. And so they call yellow so and yellow call red.
Mobile money interoperability in no mama and starting in how in fact what he came to do Baumia buy or buy and say or best a contract no. Into so kaya Mrebi no say inka NDC for they say 100 million or so men kai figan papa and nanka eba be yes you know no koye ene de em se ne de no cost 4 million and that was the justification for switching the contract and awarding it to a different and that should tell you said the work had already been done. That should tell you that the work had already been done. Hey, and a whole lot not sabi or can't sembo ha no asa contradict no or can no asa abaneti or no asa abaneti but say there meaning say baby e drew
no ba fa dance die kire some penso die na no ma ya e die dance say na yetimi send sika free red so the quite yellow so.
Okay. Wouldn't say answer na bibia nyama bi say beteki na consultations are called yaya feasibility yaya plan. But it was part of the what do you call the GIPS, Ghana Interpayment and they no so to me use only depositor CCA and interbank transfer no one it was one composite here at the time I free power no yes our consultations now you be what was left in say contract now ma prepare I think the contract had already been na into nani pa krono oil baba ye no on the day infrastructure na dey eba no baba set it up. Like I say, all transactions can take place at the same time. Enti ono only buy no. The ono baba ya ne say. O change your friend say there be the nanka contract kono. And of kaje and say we mfa ne de enye den emra. So there are some litigations as I speak to you.
But say what that so
everything. In fact, there are some private consultants who were engaged on the project. They are willing to speak now. If you cry the cockot, that should tell you say some work had been done or more for free. If you know the cockot as I speak.
But I wonder to what extent somebody can echo.
I said Nina was part of. In fact, what we realized was during the EP. Usana make say who apply for passport and I say birth or yeah. With me use what we call the EP no. EP no na the mobile money na bam. Yeah, the credit card, debit card bam. In fact, with me use check a cry at the year payment yes at the time. In fact, as of November 2016 we had collected 168 million cedis on the platform.
But ni anymore.
On the platform.
I don't mind who
they were there. They were in the green book.
But ni
transactions, we had recorded, if my memory serves me right, we had recorded almost 23,000 transactions. The records are there. When you say be my better the records are there. And Tina Okas on the air now, you say, what did you do? Mumusan said, in fact, next time my Dr. Bomiaka on the air, Mumusan said, what did you do? That question has been missing. Because no one say, Oka near Hernesa on the air, a dear potting now, a say, now, in fact, in the case of passport office, I remember say, at the time of Mampenima Mekoye Director General, that was one of the first to issue a domain name for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I friend of passport.gov.gh. Call records now. Letter they call Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Me dean a chance here. And then the Director General. So, so kase on the ya mumusan say edia na ye. So to me can do ye na fe no. Yes ya chirechirem. But obekase on the ye we na ye ntimi probi ni musa no what is going on. Then there's something amiss.
Na 10 so 10 number no. 10 number.
Or a friend is a tax identification.
That's right, tax identification number. Was it to increase the number of people with 10 numbers? I propose that we designate the Ghana card number as the 10 number.
No, but
Chief, proposal here.
But Chief, if the infrastructure is there, to generate unique ID numbers for every individual, you better register. Me atabuati me kwatena Ghana card for NI for some register media. And you me ID number, mammy. The system will generate the ID number for me. And your system will generate your mammy.
Yeah, no, no.
And I said, your home, no, the bonnet Timaka say, oh, be number. That's all the ID have already been arranged. Numbers, no. That's all. And it's all catch them on the disagreeing on the disagreeing by. Says say, bet me, tax idea no, yeah. Now, what revenue? No, the system is there already generating ID number. Do you so propose here? None of my proposal. Now, where they go. No, what I be proposing. When I'm just here, baby. None of one. Some of the infrastructure about. What the infrastructure about. I don't know what's one proposal. What did I make? Yeah, we didn't have to propose because we had done it. Okay. We had done it. We didn't have to propose. We had done it. Yeah. Everything was there. And it's our factory acceptance test now. Ya koye ya omude beye omu primary document no. E dia no mugina so de implementation. Was it not document that document? Nancy ayi minua yayira kuku. E show picture bi a Dr. Baumi ade ne nsa gu no ho. One ayi professor agu no ho. So na ye man lectures.
Yeah.
Oti. Enti se bibia ni ho a okohoko ye de. At the time, the picture is there. In fact, yayira class our videos no. Aya all show all the systems in place no ho neba.
Wow.
Professor Atafo no gina obi. Enti at that time no. Se na bibia ni ho a Dr. Baumi akohoko ye de.
Okay, yemra apomodin aso ye. Dr. Baumia say digitalization of hospitals and medical records to make healthcare easily accessible across the country. We have overseen the connection of health facilities under the Ghana Health Service onto one digital platform. So far, all teaching hospitals and regional and district hospitals have been connected and can talk to each other.
Unim baby.
What you break wall?
Unim baby.
And I shock you.
No, and you remember say
we
say a politics no ye. What did I make an say? But sir, e-health ya okay. Young time near will be a friend of e-transform. E-transform no. Na ye ni World Bank and she any ye. Inti na what the whatever means in say they said they make an digitize it all the models of governance into education. Yes, you be e-education. Yes, health. You be e-health, e-justice, e-procurement. All the E's until we had about I think 10 models. They were all under the e-transform. Until yeah, pilot you started with e-education and e-health. Now, answer now, BBC. There are a lot of things that you have to consider. The first thing you have to consider is the infrastructure. They say, Okakoye Hospital, e-health, you have to make sure say all the hospitals are equipped with computers, with all the electronic gadgets.
Internet availability.
The next thing is what we call connectivity. Connectivity, nature say. As you be a government hospital and also school be an essay on access to the internet. Into here, and Ababi see the John Mahama. Why but not didn't know from the whole Ghana no see or she says and an air connected. The next year you have to consider near for BB applications. Into computer and ABC worker. Computer needs to work are connected to the internet at the end year. Into about e-health I say records no. The main atabwati na maba hospital. The hospital should be able to electronically. You be bomb number. Now what share me will be me history now. Because the essence of here for say be a doctor be crowd a Accra has ya. Obetimi ashe obi that wo brekuma na teaching because or one records ni na ye wo machines a ebetimi a connect aye yes ani mani na no ama diagnosis. Yeah time. And he started with Zebula Hospital. In fact, in the case of Kolebu, you provided all the machines because Kolebu crowd there were mass that any BBR for the digitization of the records. Any BBR, I call lunch here Kolebu somewhere June of 2016. The records are there. It is about me and Dr. Bob. Debbie. Here, I dear Bakwaneka e-health. I also Dr. Bomia, I am me yapa e-pharmacy. Who can say Nancy acquire e-pharmacy?
That's right.
E-pharmacy nature say, yenya to say virtual pharmacy on the internet. I may pedra meet me aqua near deliver mammy.
Yeah.
The whole plan under the e-health says e-pharmacy no. Inka well-known established drug stores.
Yes.
Nanko ma build or more app. Nanko more enroll more. Se be a more quabina in real war. Me met me a woman store walk abinyano and a meto. Inti me meti baby a se pukwasi me kokwa a drone bemi meti me obit me den order meko app no so na ma order delivery okada boys beti me take advantage e de anya bibi ato oman hospital no so beti me afa more people because say no there's a bottle of watuma obe operate 24 hours. That's right. 24 hours no be po bi a obe hwe web administrator obe hwe records applications eba Nkrofo to nyina no or package no ye within a 24-hour economy. but obaye ana ade akoma pharmaceutical council for enti akoye say NCA say and oye ono so radio station NCA regulator pharmaceutical council is a regulator I don't know na say e-pharmacy hwe nwuma ya lusu because of this na by the way have e-pharmacy na way I don't know the one can was him enti nensem na o kekeka no ye chese ke benya abadaji akese fa wana na ya pense
but unfortunately ye bre na ya but at edi enti na was say ye John Mahama ye mumudi say mubom na mubetimi de yakọ abefo adeyon tentem no so entem achen Dr. Mamadou Baumia or say economic management team no omuche omumu miensa ono ne fa digitization eto no boso adenti ni yenje John Mahama ndi enchen Baumia
Jedi kan John Mahama de oye no obi ahu sa machine si America say they connect internet sa mobile mast
yes
it's all over the country abefo nim de fiber ya nam fam a ye de call internet e mama timi no no obi ye call no eno so ho everything is there sa storage center America infrastructure yi e wo ho na mka say John Mahama was the first to do 4G in Ghana. And Sakra na yema licenses for all the other entities, private entities. Going forward, 5G is the next technology. So John Mahama na the 4G buyer. Trust him to do 5G because 5G, you know, na eba bejina so ayeniyama bebre. The difference between 4G and 5G is a mpempia na ngofo. Your free BB frequency.
Should any break?
Meka, maminka we 4G 4G ni frequency is a but it me actually. 5G ni frequency no so but it mean quite but you can speed 5G near 100 times in the first what they 1 minute and I download 1 hour video of 4G 5G they all be 10 seconds.
Wow.
Yes. 4G it me fa my fan say devices I cost run 4,600 5G it me for 5 million
ayen nyina na ebenya bi ne bo no be wo fo
enti and I make say John Mahama ba 1 year 4G transitioning from 4G to 5G shouldn't be a problem. Obeye, we build a universal network. Ghana ni bia baby a uti bia ubenya access to internet. Now they are here unyuma nyina. They why be dano any yewe. Joma Baumia has done nothing. Yes, sebe and totwa.
Very well. Doc, and next time you best one come on so where first part of your komo be prepare you be di ediafa my Ghana Dutch. Look, the future is the internet. Now your mind now to Tunasia and your big catch. Look, it is so next time you better at was code me and no man you have a church Eddie Ache. Young Comodipa. I was your hand at the Bubesi. Dwaboase upon 97.9 and a TV XYZ. Ajimania power near or the power mid morning Bremus is here. What TV show ye musinina ya bomonyom. Premtua breakers ya bobeba. No mienu inside politics or radio show. No nine inside politics or TV show. Mafidi na ya.